Welcome to this Workout Wednesday. My name's Roseanne, and I'll be your guide through this Pilates class featuring small ball for lots of adductor work, the band for abduction work, so inner outer thighs is what we're talking about, and some small weights for mobility and stability shoulder work. So if you'd like to improve your stability, then this might be a good class for you to try. The weights to set up go on either side of the mat, halfway down the mat. The band for pretty much the entirety of the class will go around the ankles. So place that band around your ankles and have a seat at the far end of your mat with that ball behind you for later use, if it'll stay. Hands can come to the backs of your thighs, or you can extend your arms. Inhale, arch through spine, and exhale to round. It's warming the spine. Arch on the inhale and round on the exhale. Ground through the feet. Rock across the back of the pelvis. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. Roll back a little further, maybe with the support of the hands, and then set up that ball behind the heart line, so heart monitor line, around those shoulder blades. Hands can come behind the head, cradle the skull. Inhale here and exhale to curl. Inhale to lower part way, exhale to curl. If you'd like to squeeze those legs together for now, you can. Find the right spot for the ball. We want to come high in upper ab curl to take the work out of the neck. So again, those hands are like a basket behind the head. Allow the weight of your head to be cradled by the basket. Let's do 3. 2. Last one, come up. And then if you'd like, you could continue or reach up over the ball and then upper ab curl. Reach up and over and upper ab curl. So if you like this. Let's do 2. Last one. And release that, still keeping the cradle of the head. Can widen those feet to parallel again. See if you can lift the bottom in order to move that ball to behind the neck, or really the occiput area, kind of the back ridge of your skull. So move that ball there. Arms can press into the earth and allow your head to lull side to side. Okay, and just continue this. I have a condition where this aggravates my migraine, so I'm going to take that out and do the same thing without the ball. So do what you need to here. Just releasing neck, wiggle the jaw. And then pause. And the ball can remain behind the head for the next exercise. Open that left knee to the side, inhale, and exhale to draw it up. Open the other knee to the side. And on the exhale, draw it up. So this exhale on the up phase puts us in touch in a gentle way with our abs, our stabilizers. A reminder that the breath drives the movement, gives us strength. A few more of these for mobility. As the other foot grounds, leg is still. the supporting leg. One more each side. Last one. Return to center and clasp those weights in the hands. Extend them directly from the shoulder and then ground the backs of the shoulder caps. A little bit for your brain here. Open that left arm as the right leg opens, just as it did before. And exhale, draw everything closed. Left leg, right arm. And squeeze it in. Continue here. This won't feel like much, but it's great for stability and still warming the body and for your brain. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Neck is long, head is heavy. How slowly can you return with control? Let's do around one more each side. And release those weights down. And take that ball out from behind the head, if it's still there, and place it between the thighs. Take those weights again into the hands. Loosen your grip on the ball here. Inhale. And exhale just to soften, ground those shoulders. Inhale, reach those arms toward the sky. And exhale to squeeze the ball and ground the backs of shoulder caps. Reach for the sky, release, squeeze on ball a little. And exhale to ground and squeeze. Each time you squeeze in on that ball, it's an opportunity to work harder, depending on how much force you place there. Again, this will feel awkward, great for brain. Mobility of shoulders and pelvic floor. Last one, reach. And exhale to squeeze, maintain the squeeze, open the arms into a T and close. Open and close. As you complete this action, make sure that your spine feels neutral and the back of the pelvis is grounded. Just a chance to check in. Feet press down into earth, squeeze that ball. Let's do two. Last one. Arms remain extended from the shoulders. Release the ball, little inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ball. Peel this pelvis off the earth. Articulate through the spine into a bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale to start to roll down through the spine. Arms can just stay there for now. Inhale. Exhale, peel. It's a little more unstable. If it's too unstable, ground back some arms. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down through spine. Inhale at the bottom, slight release. Exhale, squeeze, articulate through the spine. Continue this. So this squeeze of inner thighs, I keep talking about, is great for adductors. There's someone in one of my groups right now, one of my clients, and adductor strength is something that she needs, and abduction as well. So inner outer thighs or hips to stabilize through the leg, the rest of the leg. So if you're having knee pain, it can be instability and needing strength in the adductors and abductors. One more time. Lift, stay lifted here, squeeze in on that ball. Send the right arm overhead and the left arm reaches toward the feet, and then switch, split the arms the opposite way, and continue this switch as you maintain, press in on the ball. If this is too much for shoulders, smaller range of motion here. Don't go as far overhead. Or you could even set down the weights. Hips nice and high here. Just a few more. Last one. Both arms extend from the shoulder, roll down through the spine. Those upper arms can come down, and then allow the weights to ground as you draw those knees in toward the chest for just a moment. Return those feet to the earth. Clasp those weights if you'd like them. You don't have to use them for this. Arms reach overhead. And then exhale, come into an upper ab curl. And lower back down. Continue here as you squeeze the ball. Perhaps with the ball there, you can come a little higher, squeezing in on the ball while still pressing out on the ankles into that band. I find for me that gives me the strength to come higher and get out of the neck and into the abs. Let's do 4. 3. 2. Really exhale at the top. Last one, exhale on the curl. Pause, inhale, and then exhale to lower back down. Arms again can extend directly from the shoulder as you release the ball, and then squeeze it, roll up through the spine and stay in your bridge again. Arms reach toward your toes and lift them back up, perhaps just to shoulder height. If there's any shoulder issues, then down toward toes and then shoulder height, or down toward toes and overhead to any degree. And continue here. Nice strong arms. See if you can have them travel in one long line. A little more power here. Let's do 3. 2. Last one, reach. And then lower through the pelvis as the arms come overhead. Inhale. Exhale, upper ab curl. Inhale to lower and to reach those arms overhead. Exhale as those arms return to your sides and peel through spine into a bridge. Arms hover. Lower those hips as the arms come overhead. Inhale. Exhale, upper ab curl, feet grounded, pelvis down. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, reach those arms again toward the feet, peel spine off the earth. Inhale, arms reach overhead, lower pelvis. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach toward toes, roll up through spine. Continue this. And if you notice, because this happens quite a bit, if you notice that your feet are slipping away from you, it's cramping into the hamstrings, you can walk those feet in a little bit. Let's do one more round, wherever you are. So one more of the curls and one more of the pelvic lifts. And then lower back down. Very good. We'll set those weights on the earth. Remove that ball. Maybe the inner thighs feel a little better. The ball now comes underneath the sacrum, so that diamond in your spine. Hug those knees in. And just let the spine round for just a moment. Hands can press into earth now as you maybe lengthen the legs up toward the sky. Open those legs and then close. Open and close, and choose an active foot, whether it be pointed or flexed. Getting some work through inner thighs or outer thighs here. I'm using a light band today because I already did this workout. So maybe your band has more resistance. Perhaps it's not opening as far. That's okay. If this feels like a lot and you're wobbling, stay right here. Or perhaps take those weights in the hands. So you continue to open and close the legs. The upper arms can remain grounded. This can stabilize us, but we're going to make it less stable. Lengthen those arms as the legs open, return the legs in and ground backs of arms. So open and press, close and return. Really unstable here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice. Then open those legs and close. Open and close. We'll do 2 more and then some pulses. Open, close, open, and then pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And then exhale to return those legs to parallel. Flex the feet and a walking motion with the legs here. One leg away from you, one leg slightly toward. Small movement. Think of the split we did with the arms earlier. We want the legs to remain parallel. It's as if you're drawing a line on the ceiling with your feet as one long straight line. Because it will try to wobble, minimize that. Long, deep breathing. And this arm position can be nice and stable. If you want instability, lengthen the arms. Maybe you stay there or alternate the arms, small little split, not very big. Your kneecaps are facing you here. Feet aren't turned in or out. Can you stabilize through center? Let's do 3, 2, wobbling. Last one. Great work. Those knees draw in. Those weights can come back down. Long arms press down into earth. Those legs can lengthen once more. Okay. And today, let's widen the feet a little bit. So we're pressing out on the band and maybe even flex the ankles. Some variations of this. So let's try this one. And from here, inhale. And then exhale, try to lift the hips off the ball. And let go. Lift and set your hips back down. The ball might wiggle a little bit. Let's do 2 more like this. Press those arms down and shoulders down. Last one. Nice. Reposition that ball if you need to. And legs squeeze together. The band will just kind of hang there. Inhale. And then exhale to try to send those toes up toward the sky. And let it go. And squeeze. And lift. And release. Lift. And release. Man, am I tired from the class before. Let's do 3, 2, use that breath. Last one. Okay. Knees can bend. Feet can come down as you remove that ball from behind the sacrum. Roll through spine to lower back down. Set that ball aside somewhere where it's close by for later use. Take those hands behind the head, interlace fingers. Legs can come to tabletop. And then squeeze them together and extend the legs toward the sky. Inhale here, and exhale, come into an upper ab curl. And you could stay in this upper ab curl or have the head down for the following exercises. Angle the legs if you'd like, as long as it's safe for the low back. And then begin to cross one leg over the other. And some people will lower quite low, other people won't, depending on low back health. It's okay to explore your own range of motion. And pause with heels pressing together. And then beat the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And then cross. And keep the feet slightly turned out here if you'd like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together and beat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the ankles, feet or heels continue to press together. Draw knees in toward you, widen them, and then press away. Draw the knees in and press. Keep that upper ab curl as best you can. Heavy the head and the hands. Just a few of these. 3, 2. Exhale as you press away. Last one. Lovely. Lower the head. Take the shins. Maybe you rock. That ball. Find it and bring it back between the thighs once more. Give it a nice little squeeze here. Draw those knees in toward you. You could stay like this, squeezing in on that ball, the little lift and lower with knees bent, trying to lift the sacrum off the earth up more than over, or lengthen the legs. Squeeze in on that ball. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Just a few to see how different this is without the ball behind the sacrum. Should be more challenging. So, that ball can be an assist for things like roll over. 2. The last one. Great job. Those feet can come down and prop yourself up on your forearms. Lift up through the heart here and then let it sink. Lift and let it sink. One more time. Lift, squeeze that ball, and those shins will come parallel to the knees and rock across the back of the pelvis. Could just continue with this. Or next time you're over to the right, extend that left leg. Leg sweep over toward the left, that right leg extends. So opposite leg to the side to which you're rotating. And take a peek at those knees. Are they staying level? Because then you know the hips are remaining stable. A few more. Not see how stable you can keep them. See how level. Let's do 2 more. The last one. Great work. Roll toward me. Onto that bottom forearm now. Remove that ball. Might want to adjust your band for later use to bring it back around the ankles. Those other exercises tend to move it a little bit. This ball could be used or a weight for the next exercises. So if you have any shoulder issues, maybe you stick with the ball. Otherwise, pick up your weight. Knees can be bent or legs could also be long into a side plank. Okay? Press out through bottom shoulder. Nice stability work here through shoulder. Lift those hips up and let's set up by lengthening that top arm. As the hips hover over the earth, descend and hover, the arm can open. And as the hips lift, the arm can squeeze toward the hips. So everything opens and closes. Find your stability here. Really lift through bottom waist. Let's do 5. 4, control with that arm. 3, 2. Last one, I hope you're shaking. And then stay lifted with the hips and the arm lifts and lowers. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, lift, lower, pelvis can come to the earth. Rebend those knees if you weren't already there. Come down on to either the elbow and cradle the head. Maybe you lengthen out and allow the head to rest, whatever feels good for your body. Feel a sense of length through bottom waist and top waist. That top arm that's holding the weight, bring the elbow toward your waist. Keep upper arm nice and still as you lower the arm and then open on the exhale. So lower this, or rotate your cuff and then open. Only open as far as it's safe for you. All of these muscles, rotator cuff are your stabilizers here. Let's do 5. Rest of body is still, except that forearm. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lengthen that that arm toward the sky and lower. Lengthen, press away and lower. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, reach, and then allow that weight to come to the top outer leg. Lengthen the legs out. For this next exercise, I like to come onto my hand with the head. The legs are piked out to the short edge of the mat. Lift that top leg to hip height. Perhaps point the foot today. And then roll through the femur, through the thigh bone, out and down, out and down. So some mobility here and some control. See how much you can safely rotate. 2. Last one. And then when point the knee forward actually toward me to start. And let's lift the leg and lower. Lift and lower. Just 3. Not doing many of these. We'll be adding on. 2. Last one. Return that leg to hip height and that roll again of the femur. Next time you roll those toes so they face down, lift the leg and lift. So there's a slight internal rotation of the leg, same movement. Let's do 3. Press that bottom leg down. 2. And 1. And then again, roll femur. I'm really shaking here. And roll that femur out and then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Already done this today, so hopefully you're not feeling as much, but still a lot of work. Let's do 3, 2, long leg. Last one, and let that go. That weight can just go off to the side. Take that ball. Place the ball underneath the hands and bend the knees if you'd like. We'll make some of the additions we have easier. Press hand into ball and release. Press and release. You might like to take the head down for this. Release your neck. Here, getting a little bit into the tricep, into the shoulder. So this can be great. That elbow is pointed toward the short far edge of your mat, toward your legs. Another option instead of this, hand on earth, bottom arm can extend, palm down. Inhale here. And then exhale, press through that top hand and lift up as much or as little as you're able. And then slowly with control, come down. Press and return. Can really use or not use that bottom arm as an assist. Getting into tricep. Continue here. Or if you need more instability, the hand is on the ball. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Last one. And stay up. That grounded hand or the other hand can press into earth as the legs slide in, shins toward you. Open up that hand that has the ball in it, or take the ball in the hand, and then rotate toward the grounded hand. Open, inhale, and exhale, closed. Adding a little rotation here. One more time, open. And then maybe without using the hands, you take the legs over to opposite side of the mat and find your new bottom forearm. So the hand that had the ball in it, that's the forearm that's going to ground. Switch the ball hands, or if you use the weight, take that weight. So bent knees, or perhaps a full side plank here as you press through that bottom forearm. Let's lift through the hips when you're ready. That top arm can extend. And as you lower those hips to hover, open that arm to the side. Hips lift, arm squeezes toward waist or thigh. So we want lots of control. We're already halfway there. Let's do 4, 3. Can you squeeze everything together? 2. The last one, press out of bottom shoulder. Stay lifted. Open that arm and draw it to your side. Lift and lower. Let's do 5, 4. Nice strong arm here. 3. Press your bottom arm too. 2. And last one. Lower the pelvis down. And come on to the bottom hand if you want to cradle the head, or you could lower all the way to the earth. That top arm, bend at the elbow here, place it in the crook of the waist. Find a nice long waist before you begin. And then the arm, forearm lowers and lifts. And perhaps if this is your non-dominant hand, you notice a little bit of a difference. Already halfway there. Let's do 4, 3, stable body, 2, last one, press that arm to sky and draw elbow to side. Reach and draw in. Maybe a little faster. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach and lower that weight to that top thigh. Extend legs again, pike them out to the short far edge. Lengthen through waist. Lift that top leg to hip height, point through the toes, roll through the thigh. In and out. Explore the subtleties of this motion. Notice if this hip's different than the other. Let's do 3, 2, 1. That knee will face me. Lift the leg and lower. Lift, lower part way. Not many of these. There's 3 more. 2. Last one. Again, leg at hip height. Roll through leg. Next time the toes roll down. Lift and lift. Press bottom foot down. Keep the tension out of the face. 4, 3. See if you can still keep that thigh leg in. 2. Last one. Leg to hip height. Roll it out and lift and lower. Hopefully your range of motion's bigger than mine. Let's do your best. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Try not to let it drop as low as I am. Last one. And release. There you go. That weight can be set aside. The ball can again come underneath top hand. Maybe extend that bottom arm all. Press into that ball and let it go. And as you find that press, check out the elbow. Make sure it's toward facing the short edge of your mat. These nice presses can give us some engagement through back of arm in a nice gentle way. Or set the ball aside, press into earth as you slide in on bottom hand and then lower. Make sure your mat doesn't get in the way. Now again, carry on with this. Or for the last 5 or so, that ball under hand. So only if your shoulder's feeling really stable. 3. You can always use the bottom hand a lot like I am. 2. Final time. Lift. Come onto bottom hand, draw legs in, clasp ball open, cross chest, and then ball comes toward grounded hand. Again, rotate open and return. Long, deep breathing. 3, 2, last one. Reach And come on, roll onto the belly. All in front of you, clasped in the hands. Before we begin, slightly tuck the base of the pelvis so that it presses into the earth. And there's a lightness in through the belly as it draws toward the spine. Inhale, let that ball roll in toward you as you extend through the spine or the thoracic spine, and then lower. Extend through the heart and lower. Ground the tops of the feet. Legs are heavy. You can come just a little higher in upper spine without getting into low back. Shoulder blades roll down the back as you extend at the top. Let's do 3. 2. Last one. Extend through the crown, a little longer through the spine. And then lower back down. Hands can continue to press into the ball, but the forehead is on the earth. Legs are nice and active. Kneecaps lift off of the earth as you press tops of feet down, activate through the quads. Lift left leg just a little. It's not going to go very high. And lower. Ground that left top of foot and lift the right leg up. And lower. Ground the right top of foot, lift the left foot, left leg. Continue like this. How long can you make your legs? If someone was pulling on the legs, making you taller. Let's do one more each side. Lower down, option to stay with that, or we'll combine those two movements together. So press into ball as it rolls in, and you extend through the spine and lift the right leg. And then lower down part way. Left leg comes up, torso lifts, and lower part way down. Switch legs. Could return to what we were doing before if you don't like this. As a challenge, the other foot could remain hovering. Same action. Just make sure it doesn't get into low back. Lift comes from the glute, the upper leg. Maybe for the last set of 2, you lift both legs. Otherwise, just one at a time. Last one, lift. And that's it. The forehead can return to the earth. Little moments, pause, bend those knees. Allow the legs to windshield side to side. And then again, heavy the legs. Tuck pelvis slightly into earth. Draw that ball in and bring it underneath the chest. It's like your spine is kind of, upper spine is up and over the ball here. Make fists with the hands. Press into forearms. The chest comes through the arms a little bit here. Active legs, kneecaps fire. That left leg can lift, won't be very high, and lower. Try the other side. If this gets into low back, leave the legs out of it. Just practice pressing into arms, keeping an open heart. Level out through the pelvis. Make sure the weight isn't shifting side to side. Tiniest lifts. More important that you have a long leg. Belly button towards spine. Also trying to breathe. We'll do one more each side. Final time. Those hands can press into the earth, perhaps near the shoulder, to lift yourself up into tabletop. Widen the knees if you'd like for a child's pose. Ball underneath the forehead, arms reaching forward. Maybe you rock the head side to side across that ball. Not here long. Enjoy the little massage. Return to center. That ball can come between the thighs. Start on the forearms. Again, pressing the fists down. Tuck the toes if you'd like to lift the kneecaps off as you squeeze the ball. Rock forward and back. Into those shoulders. And pause. Lower the knees if you'd like in between to come onto one hand and then the other. And again, lift knees and rock. Plank on the hands if you're able. Let's do 3, 2. Last rock. Hips, pike them toward the sky. Little baby steps here because we have lots of equipment on us. Step, step, step to this short edge of your mat toward the hands. Hang in your forward fold. Shake the head yes. Shake it no. Pause with the head. Bend the knees. Sit the hips down so that your bottom comes to the earth, like where we started class. This time, hands, stay on the hands, turn fingertips out perhaps, maybe in, whatever feels good for the shoulders. So you can broaden across clavicles. Maintain that squeeze of the ball. Flex that right ankle, extend the leg, and then bend. Extend and bend. So this is for that quadricep here. Squeezing in on that ball, maintaining stability through knee. This is too much. You can just stay lifted, practicing opening across the heart without even moving the leg. Ooh. Let's do 4. Control on the way down. 3. Try not to lean back like I am. 2. Last one. Foot sets down. Reestablish yourself in your squeeze. Flex left foot. Extend. Ooh. And tap the heel. Your band might move on you. Mine's trying to move on me. Just do your best here. This is a tough one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can you lengthen this leg? Let's do 3, 2. Ooh. Last one. And let that go. That ball can come out. The band can come off. Sit up nice and tall here, maybe again with hands behind body. I like to bring the fingers to behind the thighs. Lengthen one leg and bend, perhaps with a pointed toe now. Lengthen and bend. You could just carry on right here. If you really like using the ball, it could be underneath the feet. So we try to sit on our sits bones. Could also clasp those shins. Widen the knees a little bit for that. And the possibility of both legs, and then feet tap. Both legs, feet tap. Trying to minimize rocking back. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then you could stay at the top if you'd like. So this is like the top of open leg rocker, part of teaser, this kind of position. You bring the legs toward one another and apart. Let's do 2 more. Last one together, apart, feet touch, and the feet can lower. Legs are in a diamond here, and perhaps fold over the legs. Stretching it out a little for those inner thighs. Another inhale. And exhale to roll up through the spine. Close the legs, lengthen them out. Arms reach toward the sky. Wiggle the fingers as you dome through the spine. And round. Another breath in. And exhale. Roll up through spine. That right leg will cross over the left one. Could keep it like this as you lengthen through the spine and revolve toward bent top knee. So right knee. Back hand comes as a kickstand. Find stillness or move through the neck. Return the torso to face center. This top leg, cross it more if able, so that the knees are almost parallel or parallel. This bottom leg can stay exactly where it is. You might lean forward or bend it, tuck it in. Stack knees. Find your cow face pose from yoga. Inhale, tall spine, and walk the hands forward. Angle the body. Another breath in. And then stack the spine. And that same right hand can reach up into the air, bend the elbow. That left hand can come to upper arm. Take a tricep stretch. Release that arm and then reach it across to the left-hand side as you draw the shoulder back or the arm back into its socket. Bend that arm if it's too much, that right arm. Open that arm out. Maybe the other one joins it. Could even interlace fingers. Heart reaches to sky. And shake that off. Assist those legs to lengthen back out. Engage through the belly button as you round forward. Again, the spine will come tall. That left leg this time. Cross it over. Plant to the left foot for now. Lengthen spine. Left hand comes as a kickstand. Revolve toward that left arm. Maybe play with the head. Little rock side to side, little up and down, whatever feels nice. Hug that knee a little tighter, become a little taller. Final inhale. And then exhale to allow the spine to uncoil. So you face forward once more. And that top left knee can come to stack over right if it feels okay. Might stay here and lean, or draw right shin in. Find your sits bones and lean forward. You can feel the hip and IT band here. Breathe deeper. Another breath in. Maybe sigh it out as you roll up through spine. Left arm lengthens to sky. Bend at elbow. Clasp that upper arm with other hand. Tall here as you press head into that arm that's behind you. Sits bones heavy, but crown as if there was a string drawing you up toward the sky. That left arm lengthens and sweeps across body. Draw it back toward the left just a little. Almost there. A few more breaths. It's important to stretch. Open that arm. Both arms reach back, maybe interlace with the opposite thumb to what feels comfortable for you. And heart opens. And let that go as you uncoil the legs. Lengthen them out one more time. Arms to sky. Tallest spine as you pitch the body forward. Center body is turned on. Hands can come down to knees, shins, like whatever you can reach here. Feet. And roll up. Sit in a position that feels good to you. Roll shoulders. And then head lolls to your left. Eyes might go in opposite direction if there's no issues with blood pressure and heart arrhythmia. Other side. Head sweeps one way, eyes the other. And the head drops through center. Arms arc up as you perhaps look up, and hands can come through to prayer if it's in your practice. Thank you for joining me today for this Pilates Workout Wednesday. Hope that you enjoyed this class. If you liked it, let me know in the comments. These I do intermittently, and then Fridays is the regular post day for yoga, usually alternating one more gentle practice with a more vigorous active class. And then these intermittent Wednesdays, it's usually every other Wednesday, but I'm not committing to that, but that's usually what you'll find. So if you liked this, please let me know. We'll see you next time.